If you're new here, go down to that bottom right-hand corner, hit that Options Tender logo, and subscribe. We have a few things to go through here. We're going to go check out SPX on the weekly, daily, and possibly the 65. And then we'll see what kind of time we have left. Maybe check out the VIX. We have a little bit of change of plan from our original. We're leaning just a tad bit more bullish now. And also, I would say a little bit bullish to neutral at this point because of such a huge move today. So between Monday and today, we had a massive bounce. And we'll go from there. So let's check this out. Make sure you hit that like button if this information helps out. And don't forget to ring that bell for the notifications so you can get these videos often. All right, SPX on the weekly, we regained the 8 EMA, bounced off the 20, regained the trend line. We're just clearly in a bullish stance. If we do make a marginal new high here, we do expect another divergence and retest of the channel high. So we don't expect much more higher highs at this point. We are trying to get a lower high, a higher low and a higher high at this point. But let's go down to the daily. Trend is our friend. Now, I had to move around a couple of the Elliott wave counts, and at this point, looks like we're going to stick with the more bullish count, where, let me pull back just a little bit. We had our intermediate wave 1, 2, and then minor wave 1, 2, and we're possibly ending that in the green 3, 4, or at the end of wave 4, we have a 1, 2. Both work in the situation. We just need more information to find out what's happening there. But I suspect that this is a 3 down to wave 4. This seemed to be a corrective move. Let's move in just a little bit more. This corrective move here, if it is so, it just doesn't seem impulsive to me. It took 9 days to get down, 9 trading days to get down to this point, and just about 2.5 trading days to get almost all the way back to all-time highs. We're really just a few inches away from there. So the important part is to look at, we regained the 8 EMA and also the 20 in just one swoop with a gap over both. So I do want to lean a little bit more bullish at this point. Our bearish scenario is not invalidated until we actually get over the 47.43. So we have to keep that in mind, that this is still a possibility that this could be a 1, 2, and then a 3 headed down. That is not negated yet, but it just seems unlikely with this this choppiness down here that we're done with this correction here, and then we impulsed up. And I do suspect that this being a wave 4 in alternation, the wave 2 is a zigzag, and so I suspect that this is going to be a little bit more complex than we think. And so after this correction and a sharp move up, perhaps we actually start a triangle. So we do have the CPI numbers. We're looking for inflation. So it's possible on Friday. So it's possible that we actually triangulate into Friday, actually get a B, C, D, E, or just an A, B, C correction in this triangle and start moving up. Or the bear scenarios, we're actually setting up 1, 2, 1, 2 before we head down. So either way, we'll know what is happening. Maybe we'll know after the CPI numbers, and we'll see what happens after we break certain levels. Now, if this just keeps going up, then I'm wrong, and we're just going to go straight to all-time highs. This is possible, just like this massive move here. After the correction, maybe we just continue on going to the upside. But we do have resistance here at the 47.10 area that we'll have to get through in order to claim that we're going to get those all-time highs so easily. So that's it on the candle on the charts here. We are going to look at the MACD. We came down to support area, which is a 0 line on the MACD, and we haven't quite crossed the MACD line in blue there with the leader line that's in the yellow. So we don't have a bullish cross yet, even with this massive move, but we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Also on the RSI, we just came down to that 37 area, didn't even get into the oversold spot. So just being that this might be a wave 4 triangle, we'll probably triangulate here on both of these indicators as well. We did not get oversold on the RSI. We didn't come underneath the 0 line here. So those are just kind of things to look at and to determine what might be happening next. So I just kind of think that we're going to move sideways as a correction in time rather than a correction in price. All right, going down to the 65. Let's see if we can notice anything there that will help us out. After this correction, coming down here, got really tight with the MACD and the RSI and just burst out of there like a spring. We have this bearish count on here. We were trying to count this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a minor wave 1. I'm sorry, minute wave 1 to a minute wave 2. We did not close the gap in that move. We did come all the way up to the expected move for the week. So we got to this point, hit some levels really quick. So this is where I think we might be triangulating, which then I'll have to change this 1, 2 if this does not head to the downside after the triangle, if it's going to be a triangle. But this also could be a large wave 1 and a 2, and then we just continue on higher. If we start to break these levels here above the 46.11 to 15 area, then we're probably just in a 1, 2 scenario, and this is going to be wave 3, which heads much higher, or this is going to be some sort of ending diagonal as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means that we'll have a 3-wave move up, 3-wave move down, 3-wave move up, down, and up to finish off for that wave. So lots of scenarios that we could do, but we're just going to lean on being sideways at this point as of the information that we have right now. And then we'll check this out tomorrow. We'll probably make another video a little bit early, or we'll just post a few things on Twitter or Instagram. And also on the Patreon, those guys will have all that stuff in the morning anyway. So we'll check out the information that the market generates and see if we get the sideways move. That will be very corrective in time, and then we can start moving up or down at that point, moving into the CPI numbers on Friday. Inflation seems to be very important at this point, so that's why I suspect that. But if we watch price action and it just continues to the upside, then we will think that we're in a wave 3, and we'll continue to play those bullish individual names that we have already. We had a good play in Roku, PayPal, Airbnb through yesterday, so really good plays there. We'll continue to try to look for those individual names, and you can check us out in the options, guys. If you don't want to spend any money, there's a free Discord that we corroborate there, and we have some great traders that with great trade ideas and some education as well, if you want to check that out. So all this will be in the description below. So check us out, and thanks for joining us here at Options Center. You guys have a wonderful night. We will talk to you soon.